Ryan here coming to you with a brand new video. And as you know, we're on the journey right now of creating healthy thoughts, to talk healthy, speak healthy. This is something that I think a lot of us are interested in. All right, so talk healthy, speak healthy, healthy thoughts. Because we do not want to talk in a way where we are going to hurt other people verbally. We don't want to cause verbal pain. We have to be aware of that. Okay? Some of you, maybe you don't care, and that's okay. Well, verbal pain is something that we do not want to engage in. Don't want to hurt you, and we don't want to hurt others because we are speaking in an ill manner. All right? So, healthy thoughts. Create it. One of the reasons why we want to spend some time on working on healthy thoughts is that our thoughts are creative. Yeah, it is. Whatever we think, speak, and also feel over a long period of time becomes a part of us. So healthy thoughts will definitely become a part of our lives as well. Okay? So here we go now. We don't need to live the same way how we have been living for a long time. Jaden Velez. Yep, I am doing that. I am working on my shoulders. I promise you. I promise you, I'm working on my shoulders. Pray, Mac Volgars. Just pray. Pray. That will not happen. uh, Appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you very much. And don't forget to like and subscribe while we're here. Lele Dylan. Appreciate you being here. Thank you very much for stopping by. DG. Oh man, that's a long name. But anyways, appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. All right. So yes. So here we go. We're talking about healthy thoughts and how we can make our lives smoother and the people in our lives. Juan Fuentes, appreciate you for being here. All right. So here we go. No problem. Right on, brother. Or, I don't know, sister, brother. Do not know. But anyways. So, or D. Okay. Cool. So let's go, folks. Talking about because we want to have healthy conversations with other people, and we do not need to get into I hate you, I don't like you, I want to do this to you, I want to do that to you, blah blah blah. We don't want to get into that, and it's not that we are running away from confrontation or anything like that. We would prefer not to have the bloody confrontation. I mean, the confrontation. Exactly, Christy. Right? Health is what we all need. We don't need to get into we don't need to get into the conversation in the first place. And this is what I would prefer not to do with a lot of people. I don't, okay, you're a tough guy, you can do whatever. I just don't want to get involved, right? Okay, so let's go. Dealing with difficult people, people who are just extremely difficult, don't want to cooperate, don't communicate effectively. These people are just very hard to deal with. Okay? So, right now, we are working on creating healthy thoughts so we can counteract the unhealthy behaviors of ourselves and others. Don't forget, folks, while you are here, to like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all for being here. Yes, low IQ is a huge part of the problem as well. You know, that's one thing that happens with the whole low IQ thing. People, some people do not want to take the time out to develop themselves and put a shirt on. Danielle, what's up with you, bro? Um, so here we go now, folks. We are dealing with talking about working on our healthy thoughts, and this is something that we need to do. This needs to happen, all right? And the reason for it saves us a lot of time going back to apologize to people who we have hurt. We don't want to hurt people with our anger. Being an angry person, walking around every single day, just being mad at every single body you see. We don't want to do that. So we want to stay in a state where we are kind, loving, caring, joyful to ourselves and to the people who are around us as well. Working on the healthy thoughts. What do we do now? So I personally, this is what I do personally. Um, yep, exactly, Christy. Thank you for that. So here is what I do. I take a chunk of time or a block of time every single day to practice. The only way you are going to get good at navigating through life with as as little problems as possible, because you know what happens when the problems popped up in your life. What's gonna happen? It slows you down. It holds you back. These are potholes on the road of life, where you have to stop and deal with somebody who you didn't really want to deal with anyways. But here you are dealing with this situation, this problem, this person. Meanwhile, if you were a good navigator, you would go around that person, situation, place, things, whatever. You would get away from it as fast and as far as you possibly can. And it would have been just fine. But because you do not understand how to navigate life properly, over the past couple of years, I have been doing that. I haven't got myself into any real, uh, you know, confrontation, any problems. I haven't put myself into any situations to compromise, hurt myself, degrade myself. Haven't done that in years. And these are things that we're going to have to learn. So, practicing healthy thought is one way how to overcome, or put down those problems before they even come up. It always shows up in your thought first. Your thought is creative. You think negative thoughts, and you will get negative results. That's just how it goes. All right? But we have to learn how to navigate the oceans of life. Nicholas, yeah, I do not know who you are, but yeah, if you say you are a king, then you are. I think that once you believe you're a king, then you're a king. Right? So here we go now, folks. We are on the road of life, and we are trying to live as best as we possibly can. I believe we know how to do a lot of things. The problem is we do not practice good living. And that's why we are struggling, we are suffering. So practice how to live the best way possible. The least problems you have, the faster you will move. Potholes, they slows you down. When you're on that nice, beautiful highway, you just speed through. I'm not saying you should speed all the time, but speed does work. You speed away past the hell. Okay? So when we get up in the morning, we're gonna work on practicing healthy thoughts. Thought is so important. A lot of us ignore it. We understand that if we say things a certain way, there's consequence for that. You can't just walk around talking crap every day. You're gonna get your head knocked off at some point. Somebody can knock you out. We understood it in that way. But we do not understand it when it's playing in our head. Constantly, repetition over and over and over, we hear the same bloody thing in our head. And we do not know how to shut it off. It becomes a problem for us and for the people who we are surrounded by. So this is why practicing healthy thoughts is so crucial to our well-being. Whatever you need out of life always starts in your thought first. Whatever we need out of life. Start there. Put it into your program. Update your program, upgrade your program. New softwares, new way of speaking, new way of behaving, new way of acting, new way of operating, new way of communicating. I know a lot of us, we say whatever the hell we want to say, whenever we want to say it. And that is just not the best way how to go about life. Keith, what's up with you? All right? And this is why we have to start making that change now. This is the journey I am on. SVK. Exactly. Heather, appreciate you being here, Miss Bremer. Thank you very much. Exactly, SVK. We have to like constantly be on the lookout, be on the watch, because it's like it's the same way if you are navigating the high seas, if you are navigating the road, trying to get from New York City to Florida. You're gonna have to watch the damn road the whole time. And that's just how it goes. We have to do these things. So that way we don't crash into other people. And crash into the wrong people, by the way. You don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So, let's go. Here we go. Navigating the road of life. We need to get good at this. We don't want to be slowed down, stopped to deal with the police officer, the people who we collide with. So we want to just go around those people, away from them, on the road of life. The people who are important to us, who we can help them, we can bring joy to their lives. Mark Green, come on, man, chill out, bro. Chill out, Mr. Green. Mr. Green, chill out, bro. Right? So we do not want to spend extra hours, extra time dealing with these people, the cops, the people, the insurance companies, and so forth. Don't want to do that. So this is why on the road of life, because we are using an analogy here, driving on a regular road and driving on the road of life. Avoid all unnecessary trouble. Are you gonna able to do this 100% of the time? Probably not. But as often as we possibly can, we have to stay away from the unnecessary, uninvited problems, troubles, and worries into our lives. Creating healthy thoughts is one way how to go around and above that problem. And this is why I said practice healthy thoughts. It starts there. Your thought is creative. Your imagination, that's a thought. So when you are looking at something that you want to create in your life, I would like to travel to Bavaria in Germany. That's where you want to go. That is a creative thought, right? When you want to get into a fight with that person that you and them are not getting along, that is also creative. The thing is, with the thought that you want to go to Bavaria and the thought that you want to get into a fight with somebody, it's more likely that you will get into a fight with that person than you get a plane ticket to Bavaria. Why? Because emotions. Emotions. Logic will tell you, why don't you choose the road to get a ticket to go to Bavaria? Logic will tell that. Emotions will drag you into get into a fight with this person so that way you can just please yourself. And it's not talking about the courts, the police involved, you getting locked up, probably lose your job. Now you are being kicked out of your apartment. You see, emotions doesn't show you that. Logic would. And this is why we have to be extremely careful of our emotions. It doesn't always lead us down the right path. It destroys us. It's a trick. It's trickery, trap. So here we go. Creating a better life for yourself and for the people around you requires you to be disciplined. It requires you to be committed. It requires you to be consistent. And this is when you're going to have to look. Your emotions is telling you, don't get up out of the bed and go to the gym. Because you see, emotions is feelings. I don't feel like doing it. Fine. But logic will say, you should get up and go to the gym. You should get up and go for the run. You should try to call this person so that way you can get, some help to start this business here that you're trying to work on the side or something like that. Logic will tell you that. But when emotions and logic collide, emotions always win. The way how you feel. I feel this way. I don't feel that way. I don't feel like doing this. Forget about your feelings and start working on logic. That is what is going to help you along the way. And you're going to have to learn how to fight your emotions because they are intense and they are pretty strong. And they are not going away, anytime soon until you stood up to it and be like, I'm not going to do that. So when you get up, hopefully you wake up early. Highly recommend. Wake up early. And I want you to get into practice mode. Yeah. Stagnation is defeat. Obstacles can be overcome. The key is to moving forward regardless. Yes, I'm a runner. So today is day 465 days I've been running. Many a days I don't feel like getting up and going out there. I Today is 465 days since I have been working out. So often I don't feel like going out there. I don't want to go run. I don't want to go work out. I don't want to do the practices in order for me to make myself better. I don't want to do that. Okay? But I understand. Uh, Appreciate you. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for your sub. It's appreciated, right? I don't feel like doing all these things, but I understand I need to do them, whether I feel like it or not. I don't focus on my feelings. I focus on showing up. I don't focus on motivation. Motivation is a joke. Show up and then I get motivated. All right. Exactly. We have to become better than how we are right now. And that is that's like one of my biggest driving force. I understand that. I need to become better than how I am right now. And that's exactly what I do on a day-to-day basis. All right? So, yeah, day in, day out. And I get up and that's my focus. Okay, how can I be better than how I was yesterday? I don't need to be in competition with anybody at all because I know some people are thinking, oh, I should be competing. Sure, don't get me wrong. I like a little bit of healthy competition. That's great. But I don't believe you should go compete with a guy who is way above you. Compete with yourself. Okay, I run 2 miles today. Can I run 2.5 miles tomorrow or 3 miles? Compete with yourself and get better. E-Man, what's up, brother? Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. All right. So stop worrying about the guy who you see who he's buff and he has this big muscles and everything else. That's okay. He worked a long time to get that. The guy with the massive bank account, he has millions of dollars. Yes, he worked a very long time to get to where he is. Okay? We don't need to compete with these people at all. We need to learn from them, observe them, watch them, see what they are doing, how they do it. And then eventually, at some point, we will learn their secrets. And we could apply that to our lives and make our lives better and the people around us because that's who we are really batting for, ourselves and the people who are close to us. Our mom, children, wife, dad, sometimes not always there, but whenever they are. You know, maybe your close aunt, close uncle, you have a close cousin or so you want to help out. But people who are close to us, brothers and sisters, you know, close relatives. And we want to go bat so that way we can score the points, score the runs, and then we can turn around and help these people. Because this is what this whole thing is really about. It's about helping somebody else. And that's how you earn money, by the way, by helping other people. Right? So creative. So get creative. Start thinking in a way which will help ourselves and help other people as well. All right. I want to be around people who are kind, loving, caring, affectionate, and respectful. These are um, we call those like non-intangible assets. So these are assets that you can't see, but they are so profound. They help us a lot. So despite the fact that we can see these things, we are still going to go work on them. I heard a little noise going on over there. I'm not sure what that was. What that is. All right. Thank you very much. Kindness. I exercise that over a lot of other things as well because I think kindness is so important. Exactly. These are assets. That's what they are. They're assets. You can't trade them. You know, Christy, and I'm glad you bring that up. You can't. So many of us believe that I'm hearing a noise, making noise in this thing here. Can somebody check it out for me? I'm not sure what the heck is this going on. We need to unplug something or something. I'm hearing this noise. This noise is crazy. It's getting crazier and crazier. So yeah, I don't need to to focus so much on the massive stocks down there in the stock market. I just need to focus on the invisible assets. Friendships, great relationships. These are things that um, helps a lot, a whole lot in my life. Great friends, you know. So so many wonderful people has come into my life over the years. Yeah. Yeah. So many wonderful people has come into my life over the years. And I hang with these people. I hang out with these people, stay there with them, listen to them talk, and so forth. And we just develop that relationship naturally. I become a good friend to them. They become a good friend to me. Respect is something that people want. Every single body wants that. That is one of the invisible assets. And how do you do that? When you learn how to what? Talk, speak healthy. Healthy thoughts. When you learn how to do that. That's exactly because you see, you don't talk bad about them. You don't talk crap about them. You don't disrespect them. They will like you. Relationships are very simple, very easy. When they come to you and talk to you about their personal lives, don't try to put your 2 cents in. Don't. Sit down, listen, shut up. You and them will be friends for a long time. Furthermore, I don't really want to know anything about you, really. You know, furthermore, I don't want to know anything about you. I don't want to know a whole lot about you. Maybe your birthday. Because I want to say happy birthday to you. You married? Great. I know you're a married man. Your birthday, you have children, you have a little dog. But aside from that, I do not want to know a whole lot about you because I don't want to question you about anything at all. Mm. Yep, that's it. And like, I don't need to fight with anybody at all. Period. I'm like, no, I'm like, yeah, I don't need to do this. The less hostile you are, you're gonna see. The more friends you have. You know what I mean? Slavery. I am a product of slavery and I am very comfortable and okay with it. Because you see, slavery has created a new type of people. Slavery gives you Tupac Shakur. Slavery gives you Biggie Small. Slavery gives you Kobe Bryant. Slavery gives you Usain Bolt. Slavery gives you uh, Tuskegee Airmen. Slavery gives you Barack Obama. Slavery gives you fucking peanut butter. Okay? So many things slavery has given us. But we focus so much on the negative part of slavery. Slavery makes us American, you know? Oh. Oh. You are funny. You are funny. If I was a slave master, I would never beat this man. A good guy. Oh God, that was funny. That was freaking funny. I appreciate the make. We adapt into more capable beings to the environment. Look, that's what this whole thing's supposed to be about. If you are living in a certain place and there was like water everywhere, then one day God said, screw it, we're gonna have very little water. We're gonna have desert. Okay? So, in Egypt, you go down there and you see people, these nomads, going from one end of the damn desert to the next looking for whatever. And they have been living that way for a long time. Not bothering me. I know some people are like, oh, they live in the desert. And okay, that is where they want to live. On their freaking camel, riding from one place to the next. Don't go bother them. They're not bothering you. You cannot put them in the freaking city, put them in freaking New York City, cause a whole bunch of trouble for the rest of us. We don't want them there. Let them stay in their bloody desert over there in Egypt and ride their camel and whatever. Okay? And that's just how I look at it. So, adapt to the environment. When there is change, when it requires you to change, you need to change, you need to pivot. Don't get panic. Just pivot. That's exactly what we are doing here. I know some people are crying, oh, the good old days. The good old days may never return. I think that was Tom Petty. It's not going to happen. So stop worrying about when this was that. And it's a new era now. 50 years ago, we didn't have any social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. That wasn't there. It's here now. And guess what happened? It's not going anywhere. So what do? Adapt. And that's what we are doing at this time. All right? We have to learn to work with the new way of being, work within the system and all that. Okay? And this is why creative thought is so important. Are working on your thought so you can create the things that you want in the future. You become far more effective. The stuff that you don't want, you will not focus on them. You will get better at creating. Hey, what's up, Nikasti? What's going on with you, man? Why you tripping? Huh? So here we go. We are at that place right now where we need to change. Become better than how you were yesterday. Change your thoughts, change your life, change your behavior. Practice. I want you to get up and I want you to practice day in, day out until our thoughts are leading the way for us. Makes our lives a lot easier. Right? So, folks, like I always said, there are things you can do. A lot of people don't get it yet. One, get into the gym. Get into the gym, get in shape. That needs to be done. Get into the gym, get in shape. Get up on the pull-up bars, do the pull-ups. Hit the ground, do the push-ups. Something I'm trying to drink here. Be more masculine. I know some people are gonna tell you, oh, you can be more feminine. You can, it's okay. You can be feminine. Um, no, be more masculine. Okay, especially when you are going to try to get a date. Be more masculine, and this is when the gym comes in important. Now, get you a nice running shoes. Put it on, hit the pavement, do the running. Running is so crucial, it's so important. You become a lot happier, peaceful, calm, loving, kind, caring. These are the invisible assets, non intangibles, but they work. Okay? So, the endorphins are going to open up these little chemicals in your brain when you run. Makes you a lot more happier. And the next step, you need to work on this. Train your mind, train your brain, rewrite your subconscious programs through the repetitions over and over and over and over and over. Every day, you practice repeating personal development. Uh, uh, um, hey, William. Appreciate you, William Paul. Glad to see you here. Thank you very much for being here. So, you practice repetition, personal development, prosperity affirmations, positive affirmations, quotes, prayers. These are things that you practice on a daily basis, and this will help you to speak in a healthy way. Because typically, those materials don't carry unhealthy thoughts. Like, screw you, F you, I don't like you, I hate you, I want nothing to do with you, you are this, you are that, scumbag, whatever. Okay? That doesn't work. That doesn't help anybody. Some people you need to cut out your life, great. Cut them out. But for the people who wants to stay in our lives, we need to treat those people with respect, dignity. Respect them, treat them right. Treat them with kindness, with love, with care, affection. We have to treat these people well, or else we're going to end up alone. We don't want to do that. The more of us are here, the more people you have surround you, the better your life is. You can tell when you die how many people show up to your funeral, how good of a person you were. That's part of it. Okay? And this is why we want to have as many people around us as possible. Check your phone and see how many numbers are in your phone. People who you can call on. Check. The fewer people, it tells you how you live your life. I know some people are just loners. That's okay. Go be a loner. I don't want to. The universe made 8 billion of us. And I want to be a part of that human family where I constantly interact and talk with those people. Okay? So, speak, talk, healthy. Healthy thoughts. That's how you maintain your relationships with the people who you want to be in their lives and the people who you want to be in your lives, in your life. Okay. So that was a good little session, dear folks. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate y'all. I'm looking forward to see you soon in a new video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. That helps out the YouTube video so that way more people can get to see this information, because we need more people to start speaking in a healthy way and stop talking to each other like crap, because we do it all the time. We say the most mean, evil, and despicable things to others, not because not because we do not know better, but because we believe we can be that. You know, my mom used to say, "You are lucky if you can count true friends on one hand." Yep. Paul, I have been waiting the live stream for like 2 days because I missed them. Sure, deep true friend. You can always go back and watch the stuff, William Paul. You can always, because all my stuff is up there online. You can always go back and watch them. And or if not, then you can just tune in and we will just do it live right here. And then if you have any questions, you can put it in the comment section and I will see if I can answer those questions to the best of my ability. But creative thought, or I should say healthy thought, because your thought is creative. So healthy thought, you will create, by speaking healthy, you will create a healthy future, meaning that won't be one where you are at odds with almost every next person you see. Yep. So that's why you gotta get on the live so we can talk. Yep. So get on the live so we can talk. And I appreciate y'all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And this is where we are going now, because this is my new journey now. I'm talking about here. This is my new journey I'm on right now. My goal is to speak healthy, talk healthy, healthy thoughts. I do not want to use my thoughts to hurt other people. I don't. Some people enjoy that. I don't. Okay? But all right then, folks. Catch up with you soon in a new video. Looking forward to see you soon. Bye for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help out your boy to get out into the YouTube universe. Appreciate y'all for being here. So turn on notifications so you don't miss the live. I am on every live. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thank you very much, William Paul. Appreciate you for being a fan of Mr. Rayon. Appreciate you. Thank you all. Have a good night. Looking forward. Very inspirational. Thank you very much. And I will catch up with y'all soon. We will get back here to interact, but don't forget to practice, train, memorize, repeat. This is how you become better than who you are. You can work on everything else, but you need to work on your thoughts. Your thoughts are creative. You work on your thoughts, and your thoughts will create the life that you aspire to live. All right? Bye for now.